Imagine the Atlantic in winter. The year is 1588. John White, weary but determined, pleads for ships and provisions. Yet England is gripped by fear of invasion. The Spanish Armada gathers across the Channel. Every vessel, every able seaman is pressed into defense of the realm. Months pass. The Armada sails and is scattered by storms. Only when the seas quiet again does White secure passage back to his colony. It is August 1590 when his ship finally anchors off the Carolina coast. The island appears peaceful. Too peaceful. No voices, no smoke. The men lower a boat and row toward the sandy shore. The fort stands deserted, weather-worn but intact. No sign of struggle, no graves. Then, the carving. On a post, the letters C-R-O. On a tree nearby, Croatoan. White's heart leaps. Croatoan is the name of a friendly island tribe to the south. Perhaps his people have simply moved there. But as the crew prepares to sail onward, fierce winds rise. The captain insists they turn back to open sea. White begs for one more day. He is overruled. The ship drifts eastward, away from the faint line of forest, and the mystery begins its long sleep. What became of those 115 souls? History leaves us only whispers. Some say the colonists moved south to Croatoan Island, now called Hatteras. Excavations there have unearthed pieces of English metalwork mingled with native pottery, a quiet hint of mingled lives. Others believe they traveled inland, seeking safer ground among tribes near the Chowan River. Oral histories of several Algonquian peoples tell of light-eyed strangers who joined their villages. More troubling theories speak of starvation or conflict or the slow erosion of hope beneath hurricane winds. Yet no definitive trace, no market grave, no written word has ever been found. The sea takes what it is owed. Imagine, if you will, the small fort standing empty through the winters. Pine needles drifting across its threshold, deer stepping through open gates, the settlers' footprints fading into sand. In time, Roanoke becomes legend, a ghost story told beside tavern fires, a riddle for future generations. And still the waves whisper that single word, Croatoan. The centuries that follow bring explorers, scholars, and dreamers back to the island. In 1607, another English colony rises at Jamestown, its settlers well aware of Roanoke's fate. They tread carefully, building stronger alliances, learning the hard lessons written in absence. Artists later paint Roanoke as tragedy. Novelists and poets imagine Virginia Dare as a spirit wandering the dunes. For historians, the colony becomes the seed of English America, a small lost beginning that made later success possible. In the 1800s, amateur archaeologists dig for relics. In the 1900s, aerial photography maps faint outlines of the old palisade. The first colony foundation, even in our own century, continues to search. uncovering shards, tools, and traces of English craftsmanship scattered like crumbs across the Outer Banks. Yet, perhaps the greater treasure is what Roanoke teaches, that exploration carries risk, that ambition and fragility travel together. Every empire begins not with certainty, but with wonder, and sometimes with silence. As the last candles burn low, we return to the present. The stars above Roanoke still shimmer, as they did in 1587, reflected in the dark water. Picture that shoreline, the same hush of waves, the same scent of salt and pine. Somewhere beneath the shifting dunes lie the faint impressions of lives begun and never recorded. Perhaps the colonists found safety. Perhaps they were welcomed into another world and simply ceased to be strangers. So now, close your eyes. Listen to the waves rolling in, the endless rhythm that connects centuries. You are safe, adrift between history and sleep. Tomorrow will come, as it always has. Good night.